Is this really the life I'm living? 'Cause I don't feel like I deserve it. Every day that I wake, every breath that I take, you've given. So right here, right now, while the sun is shining down, I wanna live like there's no tomorrow, like I'm on borrowed time. It's good to be alive. Yeah.
All right, good morning from Snowmass Creek. I'm sorry, what creek is this, Kathy? Maroon Creek campsite. 6 o'clock in the morning. Look at that sunrise come up. That's the Maroon Bells straight ahead. That's the reason they call it that maroon color. This was our campsite last night. We're breaking down. There's Kathy. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
Getting everything set up. We already had our coffee.
Yes.
Didn't take a picture of our coffee.
Oh, Michelle Brashel's going to be upset.
Michelle's going to be upset that we didn't take a picture of her coffee in front of the mountain. But it's all good. This was our view last night going to bed, and our view this morning waking up. Hung our packs in these little trees right here. There's people camping up there. You can see some people right there. So the tent there. There's folks up there, up on top of that hill, right through that tree. There's a blue. There's folks camped all around here. But we're going to push out as soon as we get packed up and try to make some miles. We got a long day. We got 12 hours. Not 12 hours. I got 12 miles. And some beautiful views to come. So good morning, good Friday morning from the Four Pass Loop Trail, Aspen, Colorado. Okay, we got to cross this snowfield right here. You can see the trail right through the snow right there. Then we got to make our way. I don't know if you can see the trail, but it goes its way right up there. And we're going to cross right up over that. That's the pass right there. We're going to cross somewhere right through there. Alrighty, but look behind me. We've been about 1.5 miles since we broke camp. Look at that. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
Beautiful views. We already saw a marmot. I failed to mention yesterday, probably 10 feet off the side of the trail was a big old female deer. Just standing there looking at us. We couldn't get our cameras out fast enough. And she finally turned and went in the brush. But yeah, Kathy spotted that. I just walked right past her. She was as still as can be.
You didn't care about us?
I already saw a big old fat marmot. I mean, probably 20, 25 yards away.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't like us being there. He let us know he was there. All right, we're gonna push on up this snowfield. Let me bring you on board a little bit as we hike to show you this snowfield we got to cross. Several of these. This will be our third snowfield to cross this morning. They're not bad. They're hard packed. Hundreds of people have walked through them. There's a defined trail, and it's tight. It's hard. Of course, being from South Louisiana, you know, I'm not used to walking on snow or ice, so it's always a little sketchy for me. But we have trekking poles. If we get to a snowfield that looks sketchy, we both have crampons. Looks like it goes up here. Let me put this camera away before I fall. See if you can see that marmot coming up here. Let's see, I don't know where he's at. Let me find him. See if he moves. He might have went in his hole. But he was coming over here, had a mouthful of brush and thicket, berries and such. He came right there. I don't know where he went, but I tried to get a picture of him. Oh well. Alrighty, Kathy and I have made it to our first 12,400 foot pass. This is West Maroon Peak. We're about to cross through that gap right there. But we came from way down there in the valley floor, way down there. We hiked this morning from through there, up through here, and we crossed. You can see the trail comes right here. And he comes up the side of the mountain this way. You can see it. But we started way down in that valley down there. We're at 12,400 feet and change. Alrighty, we've been 1.56 miles. This is our view when we cross the ridge. We're at the very top. This is what we see going down. Wow. Easy walking. All right, we've crossed Maroon Pass. We're 2.75 miles in to our day. We got a 12-mile day. We are heading up to Frigidaire Pass. We're walking on the side of this mountain, as you can see. Look at that view, though. That's our office for the day. That's our Friday office. What about it, Kathy? Can I see you back there? Yeah, there you are. Oh, we can hear you. All right, the trail is decent. It was slow going coming over the pass, but this is pretty decent right through here. Oh, okay, they got a little creek to cross, as you can see. Hey, good morning. Good morning. All right, the flowers are in full bloom. Let me show you some. You'll see a picture in my video. The snow was melting, and you talk about a fight for survival. Right where the snow was melting on the side of a bank was flowers, little yellow flowers coming out of the snow. They only have an 8-week growing season for them to grow, set bloom, and seed. I'm gonna put the camera away, but the trail, if you can see, goes right there. We're gonna cross right through there. That's Trail Rider Pass straight ahead of us. About a mile or so if I had to guess. There is no shortage of water on this trail. One more view. Look at the flowers. All right. Look at this field of wildflowers looking good. Just want to show y'all about it. On this hillside. We're at almost 12,000 foot of elevation. Look at that. Goes up here, wildflowers. Look at these reds. Natural wildflower. All right, I'll put the camera away so we can make some time on this easy trail. Our office once again. Don't be jealous. $12,200 feet above tree line. Just hiking a trail. Fixing to cross a snowfield. This may be the pass. We can go around it, Kathy. Look what everybody's doing is going around it. It's muddy. Around the snowfield. Okay, let's see what's over this ridge. You hear me breathing? Just oxygen. Wow. Glad I did the 14ers. Got my lungs ready for this. I'm gonna wait on Kathy. Look behind us. You can't see it. Well, yeah, you can. This is the pass that we came through. I'm gonna point it to you. Right here. We came through. Right there where that point is. That's where we crossed. You can't see where we've come. We've come through that valley. And we're walking up to our next pass. We're not far from it. But the views. What about it, Kathy? Yes. No. Alrighty, we're gonna keep pushing. Just opens up. Look at this. To our right, walking through a valley. All right, Kathy.
Hey.
Here we are. Making our way. Huh? I know, the trail, and they said it would get better as we kept going. But look at the trail just wind up there. Just goes up that hillside. Look at all the yellow flowers. Look at this. Look at this. Yep, let me get a picture of this. I'll be back in a little bit. Righty, all right. We made it to the top of Frigidaire Pass, our second pass of the day. This is the tallest one, the highest one, 12,600 feet. But it wasn't near as difficult as the first one because we didn't have to climb 1,000 foot to get to it. We only had to climb about 400 foot. So now we're gonna walk down through that valley. You can see the trail down through there. We're gonna drop down there. We're gonna follow that trail in that valley somewhere. Alrighty, let's see what it looks like. I won't film long because we're gonna be going down a bunch of scree, and I don't want to slip, but that's where we're gonna be headed. Alrighty, we made it down to the valley from Frigidaire Pass. And as you can see, we're just gonna be walking this trail. There's some hikers up there ahead of us. We're just gonna be following this trail until the next pass, which is Buckskin. No, not Buckskin, what is it? Trail Rider Pass. It's gonna be a pretty good climb, that one, but that's in a few miles. So this gives a chance for our legs to recover and get some fluid in us. We're gonna stop and have lunch before we make that big push. Get our legs back, because it'll be a pretty good push. But right beyond that pass will be our campsite. So, just want to show y'all what we're looking at. You back there, Kathy? All right, that's where we came from, was up there. So yeah, all right, we're gonna make some miles. Alrighty, we came to this little water crossing right here, and we looked up, and this is what we see. Look at that. There's a waterfall coming down the middle right there. Big old waterfall. But look at this, how beautiful. Water everywhere. We're getting back into tree line. We're in something called the Fribert Basin, and so we've dropped down back into tree line. We're just about halfway through with our hike today, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. So we're making progress. All right, we're gonna keep on pushing up the trail. Yeah, that's some force right there. That's some water coming out of there. All right. Oh yeah, it goes all the way up there. There's water coming down from all over. It's funneling right here. I mean, that's some force right there. Shooting out of there. Alrighty, about to stop for lunch here in a little bit. Alright, we stopped for lunch. It's been about 40 minutes. So we're fixing to pack back up. There's a creek right there, we got water. We wet our shirts down to cool off a little. It was in the shade when we first started, but the sun's moving. Laid up against the logs, relax for 15-20 minutes. Let the carbs kick in. I had a peanut butter tortilla jelly roll up with some peanuts and raisins. Kathy had the same. I'm not sure what else she had, but we both got tanked up on water. We're fixing to push back out. We only have 5.6 miles to camp. We got to cross one more pass. And then and that pass is in 3.8 miles. After the pass, it's all downhill to camp. Making progress. It's been a great trip so far today. Just walking through this meadow. Once again, wildflowers in full bloom. Look at this meadow. It's beautiful. We're about to make our ascent to start our final pass for the day. We're 8.65 miles in. At 8.7, we will have exactly 4 miles left to go. Roughly 4 miles. Somewhere in that ballpark, but generally 4 miles. But look at this. You back there, Kathy?
Here. Soaking it in.
Yeah. Look at those mountain ranges behind us. So since we came off that last pass, we've literally walked through meadows. We've walked through valleys, areas, sagebrush areas. But man, got a backpacker ahead of us. Here's that creek crossing right up here. We're gonna soak our shirts down because once we get past this, there's no more water till we get to the other side of the ridge. So we're gonna tank off inside and outside our water bottles, get our shirts wet, and make this climb up this mountain. It's gonna take us a little while to get to the top. It's gonna be brutal. It's 2,000 foot of climb. So let's see what this water crossing looks like. Oh, look how calm this is. Oh, yes. It's not raging, but look at that. Wow. You can almost lay in that and take a bath like it was in the Grand Canyons. Wow. All right, we're gonna make a water crossing here, get some water, and we'll push on. Okay, we just did the water crossing. Walking back through this meadow. Refilled all of our water. Not sure what water is going to look like up ahead, but we don't want to get caught in this dry, arid climate at 12,000 foot with no water and having to go uphill. That wouldn't be fun. That'd be bad. But we're getting ready to start climbing. At some point, we have to cross that ridge. Somewhere up there is a trail crossing. That's 12,200 foot. We're at about 10,200, so we got 2,000 foot of climb. We got to get across that. It'll be switchbacks, but every foot we take where we're not climbing is a shorter distance that we've got to get up there, which makes it that much more strenuous. So we'll let you know. Okay, walking right alongside this North Fork River is what it's called. But yeah, look at that. Just stunning. snow melt. And the flowers everywhere. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful. How beautiful they are. Four Pass Loop Trail, one of the most stunning trails in North America. I can see why. Let me. I hadn't done any video in a while. We've been, as Kathy would say, we've been on the struggle bus. We've been climbing, but boy, it's been a workout, huh, Kathy?
Yes, sir.
But look at this, look at the payoff. Look at that lake, that alpine lake. We're gonna walk right by, look at the trail. Okay, that's what we gotta do. That's the last little bit. Gotta make it up over that. That's the pass, straight through there. Right there is where we're going. All right, we're almost there. As we get a little downhill, a little recovery. It has been a workout getting to this side of the mountain. But look at this all around us. Look at this. 360 views. All right. Those are the Maroon Bells you hear so much about over there. That's them over there. All right. Okay, we made it to Snowmass Lake with just a little bit more dropping to do. There's the trail that way. Well, we'll have to tell you about Trail Rider Pass whenever we get to camp. I'll tell you a little story. Oh, look at that waterfall coming from way up there. Look at that. It just follows the mountain down. We're almost to camp. All right. Not far to the lake now. Still got a drop. We're making our way. Well, so what a day. I got Kathy here with me. We did it was supposed to be a 12.7 with my Gaia. It ended up being 14.2. Sheesh. I don't even know where to start. First of all, we crossed 3 mountain ranges. We crossed West Maroon Pass, which was 12,600 or 500. We crossed Frigid Air, which was the tallest, 12,600. And then we just crossed which is that gap right there. We just crossed that. That was 12,400. Going between the passes wasn't bad, especially between Frigid Air and Trail Rider was beautiful. That's that valley you saw me take all the pictures of with all the flowers, and Kathy and I were walking, and we were in a valley for probably 6 or 7 miles. But then coming up this Trail Rider Pass, it was long switchback, steep. No problem, we had good traction, it was just long. But then when we got close to the top, the first challenge was all of a sudden we were hit with like 30 or 35 mile an hour winds coming through that gap and almost not blowing us off the mountain, but we had to literally lean forward into our poles because of the...
You definitely had to brace yourself and not, you had to stop moving and just wait for it.
Just wait for it to die. It was a gust. Then we thought, okay, cool. We got over the pass and we started making our way down. We had to go through a few snowfields.
They weren't bad, slippery, muddy.
Walk around them. We had to walk around 2 or 3 snowfields. But then the part Kathy didn't like, and it was only like, it was coming, we came down out of the pass and we came here somewhere over all that snow, and we switched back, and then somewhere in that boulder field right there was literally boulder field covered with snow and ice. And boulders the size of big engines. And there was no path. There was no trail. It was a straight drop below you.
10 of 10 would not recommend to anybody.
She didn't like it.
I did not enjoy it. I did not look down, but Michael's pathfinding was perfect, and he led me through it and across it, and we made it. But I won't do it again.
It was sketch.
Yeah.
It was sketch. It was the sketchiest part so far. Probably the most sketchiest part. It was the sketchiest part. You just had to hold on and find the right rock. But we made it down to this beautiful lake, and we ate, we changed, and this is called Snowmass Lake. It's a huge camping spot down here. And so we were able to score a spot right here on the lake. And we already got our water. Here's our tent set up. Here's Kathy, here I am. And we're gonna get another early start in the morning, I guess.
Yes.
Try to get finished by noon or 1, hopefully.
Get this done.
We got about 8 miles. My Gaia shows me, somebody says it's more like 9, but 8, 9, it's whatever. We're gonna get it finished. I got some sun today. Sheesh, we were at altitude for a long time.
Out in the meadows
Up
for a
above
long time.
12,000 feet, out in the meadows, just being exposed to sun. And Kathy wore a hat.
Hat and hoodie, that's the way to do
Yeah, I
it.
just went straight. I can feel my scalp is cooked. And then so many flowers.
Beautiful. Well worth it, actually.
Yeah,
It was definitely a difficult hike.
it's not a beginner hike. We got 8 miles to go. But
Views are worth it.
the view, wait till you see all the video. Well, you will have already seen all the videos and all the pics. But anyway, just to wrap up, we had a great day today. Glad Kathy and I is getting to do it.
Yes.
It's definitely bonding time. It's trust is what it is.
Yes, for sure.
It is trust. It is like we have to rely on each other.
Yep.
So it's been good times. All right. Have a good evening.